This is my new knife that I just got. It's the CRKT Raikiri, designed by Hara. Get that in focus here. That's 50/40, and it is a big mamma jamma. I've got small hands. My hands are filthy because I've been cleaning. But that is not a small blade. I have a CRKT spew. I have the sea snake. I got this because it has the field strip technology. You press that button, push that button up, and then you do this wheel, and it basically falls apart into 3 pieces. I'm not going to do it because I'm basically at Starbucks, and I'm not going to be taking this thing apart here. I got it because they're normally around $70. Excuse me. And this was on sale at Knife Center for $32 and some change. 33. With shipping, it was 38. But I got it mostly for self-defense. I'm part of the Cuomo investigation. So I'm one of the whistleblowers against him. Though my case has not gone public. Mine's a sealed whistleblower lawsuit. Just like in the news, he has hired corrupt lawyers who have hired, in some cases, registered sex offenders to stalk me, threaten me, try to lure me back to Florida, where my ex-boyfriend is an attorney who worked for Val Demings and Kamala's brother-in-law, Tony West, at DOJ under Obama's sniffy. They're running rackets with DeSantis, former Governor Rick Scott, who's a convicted fraudster. But anyway, my 2 knives that I usually keep around my neck, they're like 2-inch blades, maybe 2.5. They're sub 3-inch blades. This is probably well over 3 inches. I would put that, I think that's probably about a 3.5-inch blade. And it is ridiculously sharp, which is pretty standard for most CRKTs. They're usually sharp right out of the box. It's very, very comfortable in my hand, even with that clip there, which that clip I'll take off because I don't ever keep knives in my pocket. Pretty decent lanyard hold. I'll put a lanyard on there. I'm going to make my own bead. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful knife. I wanted the field strip technology. But at the prices that they wanted for it, I could get a much more premium knife with premium materials for the same price. So I just couldn't justify spending $70 to $100 for the field strip technology. And this one is on sale. I think there's 2 or 3 other CRKT field strips that are on sale. Probably between the $30 and $50 mark on Knife Center, which is pretty much where I get my knives from. But yeah, it's a really nice knife. It's going to be great for working on my walking staffs. This is one of my walking staffs, and I have to carve out a big chunk right there where my paracord's going to wrap. But I do pretty intricate work on it. And the one clip blades just work the best. So I'll show you this next to my get out my other two neck knives here, which I just happen to not have them around my neck for the moment. Normally I have them right around my neck. There's my sea snake.
Hey, I'm with you guys tonight.
Oh, come on. It's buried. You've got to be kidding me. So here's my CRKT spew. Necker. And there's my sea snake. And there is the so yeah, it's a pretty substantial, sorry about the glare there. It's a pretty substantial blade there. The sea snake is designed by Mike Imler. That's Artisan Cutlery. Alan Foltz, part of the minimalist line, the spew. And these are both wonderful for doing that intricate carving work on my, but I needed something for self-defense, something that somebody's going to think twice before they want to get in a rumble with me. I've also got my taser, and I got pepper gel. It's pepper spray, it's mace, but instead of it spraying a spray, it sprays a line of gel so it doesn't atomize, but so that way it doesn't blow back onto whoever is having to use it for self-defense. But you've still got to vacate the area, because it seems like I thought it was some sort of Magnum spray, and I thought it was cologne. And I was at my friend's house in Missouri, and I squirted it thinking it was cologne, and that long line came out. I knew immediately what it was because it was orange, and immediately started smelling it. And she had COPD. She had little dogs, and I just accidentally sprayed your roommate's mace. And sure enough, we all started having issues. And we all had to leave the house. She called her brother, who was an EMT. Then she called poison control, and we had to leave the house for quite a while. And all I did was squirt it, just barely squirted it. And there was a little stain on the bedding where I squirted it. And it took several hours before we could go back in that house, and I was in the back bedroom. So even though it's pepper gel, it's going to minimize issues for other people other than the person that's getting sprayed, but you still got to vacate. It's not as aggressive as regular spray, but Cuomo and his sick brother Chris, I mean, that's just how I'm having to deal with them. So they don't take no for an answer. They're rapists. They're in bed with Ghislaine Maxwell. Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein took their victims to doctors who doped them and called them crazy instead of getting police and child protective services involved as the law required, because they're running scams with Epstein and his clientele too. And my employer and ex-boyfriend is part of those scams with his father. That was a Florida case. That Epstein case original was a Florida case, and let me tell you, it's no different. Both parties are corrupt as hell. So I'm in Burlington, and Mayor Winefucker is no less corrupt than Byron Brown. I got Byron Brown City Hall and bogus HUD charity raided by the feds. But anyway, back to the knife. This is going to make an impact if I have to pull it out. Now, because it's such a big mamma jamma, I can't, that's the best I can do when flipping it. If I hold still. If I put some wrist action into it, it goes nicely. But that blade is so huge and so heavy that I don't care. Maybe I'm just not strong enough. Yeah, it's too heavy. But if I go like this and give it a little oomph with the wrist, it flicks open just fine. It's a beautiful knife. Definitely worth the $38 and some change I spent on shipping and handling. I really like the milling. I like that sort of futuristic design. I don't know what those two things are. It's like, is that bling? It looks like there's some bling bling there. These two little white dots there, when the light catches them just right, it looks like there's like two little, I don't know what they are. I don't know whether they're stickers, I don't know whether they're inlaid, I don't know what those are, but anyway, I really like it. It's a beautiful knife. It's razor sharp, and it's going to make these private dicks think twice. Fugitive Savant. Outdoors.